Hey guys, today I'm going to be giving you the definitive, the only thorough, in-depth Jett guide for Bind. Bind is a super difficult map for Jett because I feel like even in the highest elo, people don't understand how to play Jett. Hey you, if you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe because about 90% of you guys that watch my videos are not subscribed. It's not so simple as dashing in and creating space for your team. And although that strategy might work in some rounds, it's not going to work in every round. I'm still going to be showing you common dashes and ways you should be dashing in for your team. After you get hookah control by clearing these angles, I like throwing a smoke on top of this and dashing in. You should look at your minimap and see if your team is with you. If your team is not with you, you want to throw another smoke to stay alive a little longer and try to react and kill someone based on common positions or noise cues or even a Sova dart. So people like playing here, people like playing here, people like playing backside, people also like playing inside the tube. This is what I like to call a mix-up. If you're able to clear cubby with like a raised nade or a molly, doing this dash is really strong because you can clear back sight and mid sight by scaling the right side. If you don't want to mix up and you just want to do it normally, you can. On Bind, people love playing on sight. So if your teammates aren't using their utility to clear sight with you or aren't throwing flashes or helping you scale up, chances are you're gonna die with Jett and it's gonna be really frustrating. I only recommend taking through hookah if you don't have a raise. If you do have a raise, then you should be going long instead with a Sova or Sky. Taking through long is pretty simple. After I take long control, you just throw smoke, you can clear the lefts. If elbow is smoked off, which chances are it is, you can just dash in and clear under hookah. After you dash in, want to throw another smoke, try to stay alive, try to clear sight for your team. If you have your knives, doing this dash is really strong. Or if your teammates are never trading you when you dash in, you can updraft here instead after throwing the smoke. This is a really good updraft to do if you have an op. Now I'm going to teach you guys how I dash through short. It's mostly just getting short control, throwing a smoke here, dashing, clearing the pocket, throwing another smoke, being aware that someone could be playing in these corners, and then clearing U-haul and getting U-haul control for your team. Another dash I like doing is throwing a smoke on this and dashing while crouching. It takes a little practice, but once you get it down, you get it down. And then after dashing, if my teammates aren't with me, I like throwing another smoke, but if they are with me and they're all funneling out, you can kill this guy. And then you can like go back sight. You can do this. You can wrap the guy U-haul if your teammates need help. It's super strong. You can also just dash onto the site. If you have a Sova dart or a good flash agent, taking back sight control is super strong. Get showers control. And then I typically just dash straight, clear the right angle, and then try to fight backside. Someone always plays backside. If someone is in the right angle, you can swing out of your smoke and kill these people instead. It's not always that simple. Bind is one of those maps that are heavily defender sided if the defenders know what they're doing. Kind of alludes to the fact that you need to understand how to play Bind better. It tends to get a little frustrating just dashing in and having nothing happen because your teammates are either smoked off or even on the fact that they're too scared to go in. If just brute forcing hitting a site is not working, you need to start lurking, or you need to have someone lurk for your team. So what I mean by that is, say we're working B, it's always good to have someone lurking through A. It doesn't matter who, it just needs to be someone that's good at lurking and that is confident enough to lurk to get A control for your team. If me and my Sova are working B long, Raze and my smoker are working through hookah, it is a good idea for my sentinel to work up showers or to work up short. Try to get a pick on the site that the sentinel isn't playing at, and after they get that pick, we can decide whether or not to hit the site, to regroup and hit B, or to regroup and hit A. In lower elo, chances are the Cypher or the chamber is always going to be playing on B site. You get a lurk up A, you get the kill, and then you guys can TP and hit A together. If it so happens that the sentinel is on A site and your lurker gets killed, then that's probably a good sign to just hit B site. It's easier to take a site against a non-sentinel. Tell your Sova to dart garden. If no one breaks the dart, this is pretty much free long control, but if someone breaks the dart, then you need to be wary and clear your corners properly. If they have like a KO or a Sky or a Phoenix, you need to always be wary of this pop flash. I personally cannot rely on my teammates to play anti-flash, but if the enemy does not have a pop flash agent, then you don't need to worry about this. Mentally prepare myself that they are going to flash. Based on sound cues, turn away. When you turn away and turn back, keep your crosshair very wide because they're going to wide swing you. And getting through garden control is like the most difficult part. Before dashing in and taking for your team, this is when your teammate on the lurk should probably have gotten a kill. If your teammate on the lurk didn't get a kill, you need to ask them like, hey, do you have a kill? Like, what's going on over there? Are they biting? Are they not biting? You need to be looking at your minimap and seeing if they have have hookah control. You need to tell your hookah players, hey guys, I'm smoked off garden. We can't go in yet. Let's wait a little bit before I can dash in. There are a lot of prerequisites that need to happen before taking these sites. If you just dash in like a madman, although it might work sometimes, it's not going to work every round. At the same time, a raise nade is coming out, clearing back sight, raise is satcheling in. You need to make sure you time your dash with your teammates, and your teammates are mollied or smoked off. Then it's going to be really difficult for you to get through that choke point. Make sure you just slow down a little bit, gather some information, make sure your flanks are watched. Does that make sense? Now I want to talk about something you'll commonly find in your ranked games. Sometimes you don't have a raise because you insta-lock someone's Jett and they don't know how to play raise, so they're going to play Reyna instead. When that time comes, it's going to be up to you, the Jett player, to clear the hard angles for your team. So what I mean by that is if you decide to go B, you should tell your other 3 agents to work through B long, you and your other agent, the one that is a non-initiator, to work through hookah dry. And what I mean by dry is you won't really have any utility to clear these angles, but you just need to be confident enough and be able to pre-fire angles to get through the hookah control. So what I mean by that is being ready for the swing, being ready for a pop flash, punishing someone that gets over aggressive, peeking like this, pre-firing common angles, walking up, seeing if someone plays on this box, wide swinging this. You can smoke your right and then hard clear lefts if you know someone is there, and then just clearing hookah for your team, pre-firing this. People love playing on this off angle, so being ready for this, wall banging this, clearing this. You need to be able to clear hookah by yourself, and then you need to ask your long players like, hey guys, what's going on? If you're not smoked off, I'm gonna dash in. And then you tell your Reyna to flash, or you tell your other duelist to go in with you, and then that's when you dash in for your team. Then and only then will you find more success on bind, at least on B side. Personally, I don't like dashing through short. I only like dashing through A short if I have a sage wall. 9 out of 10 times your shower lurk is too scared or dies while taking showers. And while the Sova is droning, I like going onto this. So first I clear this, then I clear this, then I clear this, then I clear this and this. But yeah, get that sage wall down and then play post plant and win the round for your team. If your teammates' showers are able to get picks, it might be a good idea to swing out of U-Haul. But if nobody is getting shower control or nobody is coming out showers, pushing like this is going to give them a free pick. So it's better to just play post plant. So if you don't have a sage wall, the barrier drops. I like swinging like this, getting up here. If you do this right away, it'll eliminate the fact that they could be playing in this corner. And while you're doing that, having your raise boombot like this, and then make sure you guys scale together. Try to take any fights, see if your boombot comes out, pre-fire some angles, see if they're playing in these common angles. And then after you get showers control, that's basically free A site. You need to see what's going on. You need to tell your teammates, hey guys, I'm smoked off. We know someone's back sight. The dart scanned him. I'm gonna dash in. And then you dash in. The optimal smokes are obviously smoking CT in heaven and getting backside control after getting U-Haul control, but that's kind of asking for too much. After you smoke, all you want to do is throw a smoke and dash in. You can aggressive smoke, play back sight under here, or maybe kill someone heaven, and then dash back to your team and play post plant. You just buy an op. If your teammates are working A, it might be smart to hold the hookah push. You kill this guy. That's a free pick for your team. If your teammates are working B, you can hold A short. You can cut your pie, kill someone here, or just hold an angle, see if someone pushes, kill this guy. Or if the barrier drops, you can fight showers early, see if someone's peeking, kill this guy. If I know for a fact that the enemy team is going to peek garden because they have enough for an op, then what I like doing is dashing off the barrier rip and then killing this guy before he even expects me there. After you kill this guy, it's practically B site. You throw these smokes and then you updraft and hold this line of sight for your team. That's how I play bind. Bind should be a lot easier for you. If you have any questions, let me know. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a couple of days.